What's up, Freedom Fam? How you guys doing today? As always, we bring you another episode of our weekly free training right in this Facebook group. That's 2 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday. This week, I've got a big one for you guys. We had a lot of people engaging and interested in this training. So I'm excited for you guys. If you guys are watching live, hashtag live. Let me know where you're watching from, as always. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay. Let's smash that heart, smash that like, and spread this message so I can get everybody's Facebook groups engaged and explode your engagement in your Facebook groups. That's what we're talking about today. What I'm going to do is pull up any comments here that you guys are jumping on so I can see all of your lovely hashtag lives so I can see who's here. All right, so if you're watching hashtag live, let me know where you're watching from. It's always good to see who's here. And I ask for your participation in these. Ask questions. Today, we're talking about how to explode your Facebook group engagement. Or just your engagement in general. We're going to be talking about a lot of cool things today. As you guys noticed, Facebook lately has been really limiting. People blame the algorithm, right? We're going to talk about why this could be happening and how to counteract that, how we could create really successful, engaging content, pages, profiles, and groups. Today we're going to be mostly about Facebook group. So how can you welcome your new members to increase your membership approvals, getting more people to join your group, and how do we get them to engage and connect and collaborate with one another? So I've created a 5-post welcome sequence that we're going to go in deep today. All right, so if you guys are excited, give me hashtag 5posts below if you want to see the 5 posts I create to make really engaged Facebook groups. All right. If you guys have a Facebook group, I'd love to know, what is the name of your group? Drop it below. No links, but just drop your group name. The reason we say no links is because Facebook doesn't like links. And when they see a lot of links on posts, it will limit the engagement on there. So that's an engagement hack for you. So if you're making posts, don't put links in the titles. Like I do it for these Thursday trainings because I store these under the guides tabs. So they're always in this group. So it doesn't really matter. I'll show you guys what that means exactly later. I'm going to bring you guys through my welcome sequence, my guides, my announcements. We're going to talk about specifically 5 different posts you should be making today to create a highly connected and engaged Facebook group. All right, so we've got Bonnie in the house. What's up, Bonnie? We got Jeff, William. How you doing? We got Torb, Richard out of Connecticut, right? Justin. What's up, Justin? Simon. All right, 5 posts below. Hashtag 5 posts if you guys want to see the 5 posts that will explode your group growth and engagement. All right, so here we go. We're going to share my screen. We're going to dive in deep. All right, this is going to be a really good training. Stay tuned. Drop any question you guys have for me in the comments below. Love it. All right, we're going into work mode. Let's get this going, and we're going to take this from the beginning. So weekly free training, as you guys know, every Thursday, add it to your guys' calendars. If you guys click on the cover photo of this Facebook group, you're going to see a link. If you go to the new welcome post at the top of this group, there's going to be a link. Add it to your calendar. I want you guys on these calls every week. Every week we got a new topic, a new training about digital marketing, organic marketing, Facebook, other social media platforms, ClickFunnels, right? All the things that you guys told me you want to learn about when you join this Facebook group. All right, so I'm going to show you how to find out the schedule for the entire year. If there's a topic you want, we're going to show you how to jump on these lives and make sure you ask your questions and get access to this. All right, so I'm going to show you guys my Path to Freedom group member welcome sequence to explode your Facebook group engagement. All right, who's excited for that? Who here has a Facebook group and maybe you've noticed that the comments and the engagement isn't quite there as it used to be, right? We'll talk about why I think that is happening and how we can counteract that today. All right, before we jump in, again, I want to show you guys how to add these calls to your calendar every Thursday. What you're going to do is go to the link in the cover photo of this group, or at the top, there's a welcome post, new welcome video, new welcome post, and you could actually click add to calendar, and then you can look on your calendar. If you guys aren't working from a calendar, you got to start working from a calendar, all right? You can put these on your calendar, and every week you go look at what I have for the next, 40-something weeks for the rest of the year. You could take a look at exactly what I'm training each week. So if you are interested in that topic, come and hang out with us. Bring your questions. All right. The goal of this training today is after today's training, you're going to have a clear process to help you explode your Facebook group engagement. All right. Rachel says, yes, engagement is so low. All right, so it's not just me noticing it. Well, I got to tell you, in the last week, I've been getting hundreds of comments on my posts, and within like hours of making them, I want to show you guys how I've been doing this. So this is going to be a really good training for you. Stay tuned. If you know someone that could benefit from this training, invite them to this group, share this video with them, tag them in the comments. All right, so our agenda, number one, why Facebook engagement and reach is getting harder. We're going to talk about why I assume from, history repeats itself, right? Why I assume this is happening. Number two, 5 posts to help you explode your Facebook group engagement without having to worry about what my predictions are here. Number 3, my number one tip for Facebook group success, right? I see so many people launching Facebook groups and they're training this stupid method. And, I'm not going to lie, I was almost guilty of this. And I want to tell you, don't do it. Here's a better way. Here's the right way to do things. Number 4, take a look at my Path to Freedom group welcome sequence. 5 posts you should be making to welcome new group members and how to create an engagement experience and how to pre-frame your group and set expectations and show them how it's going to benefit them. Number 5, how to set up your group announcements and guides. So how to actually make it so people click on the guides tab or the announcements tab and see your most valued content without getting lost in the algorithm, right? If you guys don't know, guides are the new units. It used to be called units. You have to have your group set up as social learning under settings to have these features, okay? We'll talk about how to do that step by step, click by click. Number 6, next week's training topic. I'll just tell you right now, next week we're talking about group content. So today we're talking about indoctrination content, the stuff that kind of sits at the top of your group. Then we're going to talk about ongoing content that we don't pin, that we don't put under announcements, that we don't put under guides. How do we continue to grow our group and create engaging content without slaving away at it? So next week is going to be a really good training as well. Mark your calendars, 2 p.m. Eastern time every Thursday. You know the drill. And then lastly, we're going to talk about how to personalize your own welcome process so you guys could do the same thing that I've done. And then lastly, save your questions to the end. We're going to be talking about any questions and answers that you have. All right, let's see what we got going down right now. Yep, so Rachel said that she's an admin for a group over 5,000 people. And congrats, it's huge. But her posts do not go above 150. The reach doesn't go, and I'll show you. I'm gonna show you guys some comments right now. This isn't to brag. I just want to show you, like, I'm truly doing this. Reach 2.5K, 3.5K, 1.8K. I just made this one the other day, like March 7th. Look at this. I already reached 1.8 thousand people, almost 2,000 people. All right, and again, this isn't to brag. I just want to show you, like, I'm doing something here, guys, and I want to teach you. And a lot of people make you pay to learn this stuff, and I'm here to show you the right way to do things. So the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Who's excited? One in the chat, one in the comments if you're excited to learn how I've been doing this. All right. And it feels good to teach and give you guys everything I know, because honestly, Rachel, how the heck? All right, here it goes. I'm going to show you guys because I like to teach and do these things for you guys, or with you guys, I should say. All right, so what is the goal of Facebook? What's the goal of Facebook? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think the goal of Facebook is for the owners of Facebook and the private shareholders and the people that own stock or whatever? What's the goal? I want to know. What do you think the goal of Facebook is before I reveal it? I'm sure you already know. What is the goal of Facebook and the people that own it? There's a little delay between my slides live and your guys' comments, so I just got to give it a second. Let's see if anybody could guess. All right, right now, by the way, if we're tagging your name, it's because you asked to be tagged in this replay. You wanted the information here. So, yes, Richard said it. Revenue. They want to make more money, right? ClickFunnels or Facebook, well, all companies, Facebook wants more money. So how do they do this? If you guys noticed years ago, pages were the big thing. Everyone had, grow your page this way, now it's groups. And what we're seeing is the same thing that happened back then. I don't know for facts, but I assume history repeats itself. They're going to start monetizing groups. So how do we counteract the minimization of reach that they're giving us organically? Is through creating groups that are different, personalized, engaging, value-driven Facebook groups. How do we do that? We're going to talk about it right now. All right, so we can counteract that when they eventually do release boosted posts in Facebook groups and ads, which I assume are coming, because it's the same path that happened with Facebook pages, right? And I don't know this for facts, but I'm assuming. So my number one tip for success to combat that is personalized, intentional, and meaningful connections in your Facebook groups. Ditch the freaking pitch, people. Hashtag ditch the pitch. I got to tell you, I've joined groups just to see how they're doing, what they're doing. These groups are growing massively into the tens of thousands of people fast. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but I'm like over here trying to get rid of people in my group. No offense, but I want a really intimate group of my people that I know I could help and people that are action takers, that are actually going through the steps in my group. If you never commented or liked or posted your own thing in this group, like if I look at your name, I don't know you, I don't recognize you, I'm sorry, but I have to clean you up. So that's my new strategy. I'm not growing my group, I'm minimizing my group. I want reach to be explosive. How do we do that? We need to create personalized, intentional, meaningful connections. Stop adding people just to grow the size of your groups. Right? Quality over quantity all day long, right? Know your avatar, know who you want to work with, know who you can and want to help, and focus with them. So what I've been seeing lately are Facebook groups that you join their group. Hey, is it cool if I reach out to you and sell you my stuff? And they literally ask, can I reach out and if you're interested in working with us, which is cool if you are. But most people, it's like, whoa, cool, the Jets. Like, I got to get to know you. Like, I don't even know who you are and you want to book a call with me to sell me your 10K mastermind? What are you, nuts? And the thing is, this stuff is working for them. Great. But what happens? They end up getting refunds. People it's not working. In my opinion, I don't like that. So ditch the pitch. I want you to learn how to connect with your people, ask them what they need and deliver on that. I'm making this training right now because everyone's saying, Doug, my reach is down. My group is slow. What's going on? Well, I'm going to teach you everything I know that's working for me right now for free, right? So 5 posts to indoctrinate new members. And by the way, it's like, of course, I want you guys to buy my stuff, sign up to ClickFunnels, buy One Funnel Away Challenge, book a call with me to buy my coaching program. But I'm not going to reach out to you. The first thing I say to you is book a call with me. Like, you're not going to walk up to a girl or a guy in the streets and say, hey, let's go on a date. Like you got to, well, whoever, it depends. All right. So anyway, 5 posts to indoctrinate new members. Number 1, these are the 5 posts, everyone. You have to have a welcome post. If you don't have a pinned post at the top of your group that's welcoming people, telling them how they can get the most out of your Facebook group, and I'm going to show you guys the structure that I use to get people to add me as a friend, message me first, and start nurturing themselves in my content. We're going to talk about those steps there and then how to continue on the path to freedom that I've created. So it's a really fun, collaborative, engaging way to put people on a new sequence. I'll show you guys exactly click by click how this works. Number 2, encourage connection and collaboration. What's the point of a Facebook group? For all of us to get to know each other, like Simon, William, like you guys probably know each other because you're in my group, right? You guys can start seeing each other's names, knowing what you do, where you're from, if you're from the same area. Like, let's create connections and how we could help support one another. That's what business is all about, right? It's not here just doing it on our own. You want to give value to new members. So again, instead of pitching your new members, bring them valuable content that they told you they want to learn. If you have your questions set up the right way. My second question when you join this group is, hey, what do you want to learn? And I'm like, okay, cool, group engagement. Let's make up training on that. Let me give you away my secrets because, at the end of the day, you could probably go find anything that's in my coaching program online on YouTube. But the reason people join your programs or your courses isn't for information. It's for you, access to you, your community, your network. So you guys could collaborate and do joint ventures and you could learn from people who've done the thing before you. Am I right? So yes, you could show up to these free trainings every week and I'm sure they'll help you. But what people really need is accountability and connection and a process. So that's what I offer in my coaching programs. I'm not going to sit here and message you and try to sell you when you first join my group. I want to give you value, that you see that I can help you. And eventually, if you see that's a good fit, you might reach out to me and say, hey, I think I'm ready to do this thing. All right. And then lastly, you want to make an offer that over delivers. I don't make an offer, guys, unless it over delivers. Hashtag Mr. Over Deliver in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. And that's not me being cocky. It's just, honestly, like I like to give, and I see what it does for the people that join me and work with me. All right, so looks like I messed something up here, so it's all right. Anyway, so what do we do? How do we get people to, how do we get Facebook to grow our group through engagement, right? One platform, one offer, one message. People get that so twisted. So the first thing we do here is ask 3 questions. So if you're not sure what to teach or what your people want, what kind of content to create, ask them in your 3 questions. My second question is a research question. Hey, what do you want to learn, right? And then third questions are emails, so I could get their emails and start sending them email sequences. So when they join my Facebook group, it's not just like I add them to the group and say, okay, cool, go watch some stuff. It's, hey, I tag you, welcome to this group. And you'll see most people tagging people, but it's not personalized. They take 50 people at a time, they tag them, they do the same stupid intro, and people just, they're numb to it. They're like, okay, just another Facebook group trying to sell me. And of course, like I mentioned, at the end of the day, yes, we need revenue to stay in business, but you have to lead with value. That's the number one thing I've learned in 2 years of having this Facebook group, is leading with value. So here's what I do. Welcome post. Here's how you get the most out of this group. Here's how you can get well on your way to earning 6 figures online. Here's what you should do. You should do first. I get excited, guys. Sorry. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. I give you 4 steps, and then you continue on the path to freedom. We're going to actually show you this in detail so you can actually read it, because I know this is very small right now. You can't even read it. Second thing is connection. Remember, I said connect and collaborate. Create that. Create those people that want to meet more people in your group and connect with each other and help each other. So I'll show you a post that does that. Number 3 is let them share about themselves. Like, people are joining groups because, let's be honest, you want more clients, you want more sales, you want more connections and collaborations. So I let you guys do that here. I'm like, hey, go share your group, but first join at least one other person's group. Don't just, be a taker here. Go and join one group, post your group and what it's about. And if we could support each other, let's do it. Then I'm like, hey, what's your YouTube channel? Hey, what's your Instagram account? So I'm like letting you share the things you came here to grow your business. And then I start getting to the stuff that I want to teach you, right? So I start giving value. Hey, here's how you sell ClickFunnels using funnel design. Here's how you sell ClickFunnels being an agency owner. Here's how you sell ClickFunnels using online courses. Here's how you sell physical products, right? So I'm giving trainings that can help you monetize your ClickFunnels account. That's what this group is all about. But I've kind of grown away from just ClickFunnels now, and I teach all the things that are working for me in my business, as you guys can see as an example here. And then I start obviously sending emails and messages to connect with you even further. And these emails and messages aren't to sell you. They're to invite you in to this process of welcoming you, commenting on where you're from, sharing your stuff, and watching my free trainings. From there, yes, I make an offer. I make an offer that over-delivers. As you guys will see, if I could show you at the end of this training how to make an offer that over-delivers, and it's nothing crazy. It's just an invitation to a workshop. It's a low-ticket workshop that I massively over-deliver on. And then I could show you guys how this works at the end if you're interested. Give me a 2 in the chat if you'd be interested in seeing a workshop that could go further on these topics I teach for free and give you tangible assets, checklists, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to implement these things that I teach with real life examples, right? That's pretty cool stuff. So it's not just a masterclass that's going to sell you a bigger thing. No, it's a workshop, a low costing workshop that will give you all my frameworks, because I want to find out who's serious about their business in this group. That's what I'm all about. Who's serious here? All right, so let's see how this works and get you set up, right? What I want to do real quick is take you guys through my exact process here. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. On the agenda, I talked about taking a look at my path to freedom, and I want to show you how to set up your group announcements and guides for you. So let me do this. We're going to go to my Facebook group, and we're going to actually show you guys how to set this up for your own. All right, I'm actually in my brother's account because we were doing a test earlier. So let me log back in here. Go to my Facebook group. By the way, if you guys like what you're watching right now, if you guys could just pin this group, I'll show you how to do that real fast. You could always know where this group is. There's 2 ways to do that. You could come over here to your groups and pin it. So if you're in Facebook Home, you're going to go over here, and so you can see I have some pinned groups. You could hit edit here, and you could search for Sales Funnel Mastery. And I'm the owner of this, so you could pin this to the top. Pin this group to the top, so it's always here. So you always know how to access this group, so you don't miss any of these trainings. All right, so let's get started. When I welcome new members, here's how I do it. You click on members. On the right-hand column here, it's going to say, hey, you have 31 new members to welcome this week. Write a welcome post. So I'm going to hit welcome post. And honestly, I don't want to just say, hey, and post this. This is what most people do. They just hit post, and it's very inauthentic. It's not really making connection. It's not personalized. So what I would do is, what can you do that's different? And I'm not going to tell you the answer to this because everyone's going to be different. How can you connect with the people that you want to connect with? Is it posting a picture of all these people individually with a comment by their name saying, hey, William, I see you do this thing from your profile. I noticed that you are from Connecticut. Great to be here. I'm from Connecticut too. Hey, Amber, I see that you also own a Facebook group. Great to see you here. Like, no one does this stuff. Like, how can you be different? And then you post a picture of every single one of them below. They're like, wow, this person really did something different. And the first thing I'm going to do is say, hey, go check out this post. First, welcome yourself to the group, and then go check out my post here. And that post is going to be the top welcome post of my Facebook group, right? It's this. It's everything you need to know about this group to get started. So it says, and by the way, if you want to copy this link, you just hit copy link address. And when you welcome them, just put that link in that post. All right, so welcome to the #1 unofficial ClickFunnels community. Could be a biased opinion, I don't know. Next, important links, right? It's kind of a joke, like buy my stuff. Here's the truth though. I do this full time now. It's been two years full time. And I truthfully really appreciate all of you guys who reach out to me and ask me for my affiliate links to buy ClickFunnels when you're ready to renew your subscriptions, when you buy One Funnel Away Challenge, the books. So I'm creating a document here. Maybe you guys should do the same. How can people support you? How can they support you to do this thing full time? And so I can continue to show up every week and teach for free, right? Because obviously we all need money to pay the bills. So I'm making this, I haven't finished it yet, but on this thing, I'm gonna have all my links that you could just click on here to go and support me if you choose to. And here are the things I sell: ClickFunnels, other tools, my workshop replays, and then my upcoming workshops. I'm doing my next one's April 30th, so it's the end of April. Click here to apply to work with me if you're interested in having a conversation about what working with me actually looks like. So that's how I do that. Next step, right? Here's your first 3 steps to making 6 figures and beyond. What I want people to do, step 1, I'm asking them to check their DM. I message everyone who joins my Facebook group, and it's not to sell them, it's to find out, what can I help you with? I'm sure I have a training somewhere that could help you on this topic. So then if I say hi, Doug, because people are hesitant to message you because they don't know what to say. I tell you, hey, just say hi, Doug, and I'll take over the conversation with you, and I'll find out what you need, and I'll bring you some free value. I'll tell you all the trainings that I think will help you, and I'll put you in contact with those things. Second thing, add me as a friend and mark me as favorites. So in my welcome video, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. If you go to my profile, and on the right side, you click the 3 dots, and you can say mark as a favorite, because you probably want to see what I'm doing and what I'm continuing to create for free for all of you. So why do I ask you to do that? Well, I'm filming weekly trainings in this group, and if we're not friends, you'll miss them. So that's why. All right, step 3, add my free trainings to your calendar, live every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you guys haven't done this, check this out. Click on this link. I'm just going to go incognito so you guys can see how this works. I'll log into, I think it's already on all my calendars is the problem. So let me log into, anyway, you're going to log into ClickFunnels, or I'm sorry, Google, and it's going to say add this to your calendar. You click yes, and boom, all these things. Let me just remove all this other stuff so you're not confused on what you're seeing here. You're going to see this. You're going to see every Thursday for the entire year. Look at this, every Thursday, and you can see exactly what I'm teaching. Okay, May, we're teaching content scheduling and posting, and I've literally got this mapped out to the end of the year. Every week, every month is a new topic, and then or a theme, I should say, and then every week is a new topic related to that theme. Cool, right? Step 4, go live and post a picture of yourself or introduce yourself. I want to know who you are and how we can best support you in this group. Do you have a Facebook group? Who do you help? What is a connection that would benefit you from being here in this group? Who could we introduce you to, right? So go live if you have courage. I want you guys to go live in this group, not to make a pitch, because that's the easiest way to get removed, but how can you collaborate, communicate, and help each other in this group? I look forward to helping you grow your business. Last thing, comment below and tell me what you sell so I know if I could send you referrals. All right. Mitchell. So yeah, tell me what you guys sell. I'd love to know. If you're watching this, go to this comment and tell me what you sell, and then take my path to freedom. What is a path to freedom? It's like a fun, engaging experiment that I'm trying out. And I want you guys to set up the same thing for your Facebook group. So number 1 is your welcome post. Remember the 5 posts? Second post is a connection post. If you guys want to model this exact one, cool. If not, maybe you have a different way for people to connect. I posted this, 2 days ago now, or a few days ago, and I swear within like the first hour, we had 100 comments and over 1,000 reached. So now it's just a map, and it says, let's connect and collaborate. Follow these instructions. If you don't, I will unfortunately delete your comments. This only works if you follow instructions. So if you guys are watching this, go and have some fun with this real quick. You're going to heart this post. All right, so we have 33 people watching this. I should see this number grow by 33 real quick. So let's be at 137. Let's go. Go heart this post. Maybe after you watch this video. But yeah, heart this post. Step 2. If you're from the United States, search for your state. If you don't see your state, then go and add your state. Look for your city under that state and give it a heart if you're from there. If you don't see it, then reply under that state with your city. If you're outside the US, find your country, add your country if you don't see it. Comment below with your city. If your city is already there, give it a heart or a like. What that's going to do is alert people that you are also from their city, and you guys can connect for events, for fun things like that in the future, right? Connect with people who live near you. It's the best way to meet people as the country and the world start to reopen and we can have our lives back. So be sure to click see more comments. What I mean by that is view more comments, because if you don't do this, then you're not going to find your state. So if you're from California, go down here and put your city. We've got all these people from different cities. I love that. They're all connecting with each other. If you're from Florida, come down here and put the city you're from. Don't put it twice. If you're from Orlando, find Orlando and give that a heart or a like. Washington, UK. So if you're from the United Kingdom, go put the city you're from. Look at this. We have 6 people from South Wales, 4 people from Coventry, like 6 people. Like, this is cool stuff, right? But you have to follow instructions, everybody, because I know this is kind of a new daily task I have to do, or my assistant helps me with, is managing this, because if it falls apart, it falls apart. So we have to make sure we're tight on this. But it's my new favorite post, because now, let's say if I'm having an event in Florida in September, I am, I could go to Florida and see who's from Florida, and I'm going to invite all these people to my event. So it's a really cool way to start hosting events and knowing where your group members are from. Really fun. All right, next step, path to freedom. Here's what we're going to do. We go to this. Now I want to give you a share. All right. The third thing we want to do is give people what they want. They want to come to your group and share their thing. Give them a place to do that. We've got 500 comments. I don't know the exact reach here, honestly, but it's helped me grow my group, and other people's groups. So first step, obviously read through all the comments, find one group that resonates with you and join it. Don't be a taker. You have to give, and then you could write your group and then put a link to your group. So you're allowed to link your group here. If you haven't done that, go do that. Next, YouTube. I want you to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop your YouTube channel, and go and subscribe to 4 more YouTube channels. Let's help each other grow each other's business. Next step, Instagram, right? We want to grow our Instagram account. So let's do the same thing for all of each other, same thing. Next step, now we want to get to the post where we give value. We've gotten the thing out of the way that you're here to do, is share your stuff. Now it's time to give value and train your people. This group is called 5 Ways to Monetize ClickFunnels. How do we do that? Well, design. You click here.
Hey everybody, welcome to this video.
We're
going to talk about starting a digital.
Next one is so I've got a series of trainings here that will show you how to monetize ClickFunnels. And then lastly, this is the last post, is to offer value and then make an offer that will over deliver. So as you guys notice, I do these free trainings every week. I give you guys everything. Like, I'm opening up and showing you guys what I do. And then at the end, I make a quick offer. It's a very low ticket thing that, again, is so worth it. I promise you it's worth it. And at this point, you guys know me, you like me, you trust me, you know the information I can teach you is very valuable. So it's hard to teach everything I know in a 30-minute training every week. So I invite you in, and not just teaching you information, I give you a step-by-step process on how I do the thing. So we'll talk about that here in a minute if you're interested in learning more about this stuff. All right. And if not, no worries, no hard feelings. You could show up next week and you can join us on our free training next week. All right. There's no hard feelings here. But for the people that want to take this more seriously, if you want to learn everything I know about Facebook organic marketing, then this is for you. All right. And here's what it looks like. As you guys know, my mission is to help free all entrepreneurs from mediocrity and help you guys learn this thing without the trial and error that took me so long to learn. I want to teach you the ins and the outs and the action steps you should take to get fully set up for success online. So you're going to learn Facebook profile optimization. I'm going to give you my checklist and templates on how I do this, how I grow my Facebook group using Facebook profiles. We're going to talk about Facebook group setup and automation. This looks like a lot of work. I get it. But how do we automate our Facebook group to kind of indoctrinate our people? Well, I kind of just showed you a little bit of that. But how do we set that up? I'll give you the checklist and the templates to do that. An action step plan, essentially. Facebook page setup. When is it good to have a Facebook page? And when should I do this? I'll tell you right now, it's not immediately. It's not right out of the gate. Focus on profile and group first. And when you start making 6 figures, then you could get a page, a chatbot, and start running paid ads. Don't do that starting out. You don't want to do that. We're going to talk about generating leads, where, how, and what to say to people. You get my scripts and my process to grow your Facebook group manually first. Then how do we turn it inbound? How do we get people growing our group without being a slave in Messenger and doing cold outreach, right? No one wants that stuff. So I solved that problem for you in this masterclass training, this workshop. Automated content strategy. So you're going to get my content calendar and examples of what I post in my Facebook group. You're going to talk about hiring someone to help you with this. And it doesn't cost you thousands of dollars. It even costs you hundreds of dollars a month. I'll show you guys how to hire someone an hour a day that could take all this off your plate and learn the systems and processes to run this all for you and how to automate the rest. All right. Full course is only $97, everybody. Is it cool if I show you guys inside this course and what you're getting? I'll send a link here in the comments below. If you guys go to myfulltimefreedom.com/free leads, you can check this out. Again, this is no pressure, but if you guys are ready to take your groups to the next level and you want an entire process with 12 exercises, these are like 5 to 10 minute videos. And then at the end of each of the 12 videos, there's an exercise. I give you an action step to go and implement. It's only $97. Let me show you guys, when you guys go to that link, what happens, right? So real quick, if you guys go to this, here's what you're going to get. Number 1 video, workshop and overview. You're going to get my slide presentations. You're going to get a one-on-one call with me to get feedback on the thing you're creating. And you're going to get my ultimate group growth sheet, how you actually could track this with the checklist and everything, the tangible assets you get. We're going to talk about avatar and creating a massive movement, right? So you could create a really good Facebook group. You're going to get my marketing statement. How do you create an avatar and what do you start saying to them to really become the solid brand in that space? How do you name a Facebook group? How's the best way to name your Facebook group to get growth on Facebook for people searching for you, to be shown and recommended? How do you create a cover photo for under $10? I'll give you guys my designer for $10. Group description. How do I write a really good group description? Pin post, welcome video. We kind of talk about this stuff today a little bit, but I'm actually going to show you how to do it, how to film your video. Group customer journey, lead magnet creation, what to offer people when they join your Facebook group, technical setup and automations, the grand opening. How do we blow up our group and take it from 100 people to 500 people, the grand opening, the right way to open a Facebook group, getting past 500 members and building your solid foundation of people that love you and want to share your message. Facebook group setup, and then page setup. And then lastly, if you'd like to find out how you could work with me further, there's an invitation there. And then we had a hour-long Q&A session that these people were asking some really good questions. So this is what you guys get for $97. It's yours. All right. So all you have to do is go to myfulltimefreedom.com/free leads. What I'll do is I'll drop that in the comments below. It's also above, I believe it's above in the description. If you guys are watching the replay especially, it'll be above. It'll bring you to this page that you guys are looking at right here. And you guys can go buy this course and get instant access to it. You're going to get an email from me. It's going to give you a login creation link. You go and create your login. You guys can start watching this right away. Be an action taker, people. Go and implement this stuff and then book your call with me, and I'm going to give you feedback on the thing you create. All right, you're going to get 45 minutes with me to look at your group name, the way you have it set up, your indoctrination thing that I just taught you, your content. I'll help you, whatever you need help with for 45 minutes. So hashtag over deliver if you think that's over delivering to all you guys, by the way. Let me know if you think that's an over deliver. I think it was. For $97, you get 45 minutes with me and pretty much everything I know about growing and scaling a Facebook group. So I just dropped the link below, and it's also in the description above this video that you're watching right now. I would love to send this over to you guys. myfulltimefreedom.com/free leads. All right, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Questions. Let's go into a Q&A. Who's got questions about that massive ramble I just sped through? So hopefully you're still with me. I get excited, guys, about this stuff, and girls, ladies, gents. So I go quick, if you haven't noticed. But what questions you guys have about anything at all that I just shared? I'd love to bring up any questions that you guys have. And real quick, if you guys are wondering how to go and get that cool thing I just shared with you, I'll keep the link right here for you. Simon Best, what's up, brother? Torb, Leslie, William, Tex, Shuey. How do you post the sequences? Oh, great question. So you guys want to see how I do this? Yeah, that's a great question. All right, I missed part of the training, and Shuey just called me out. So let me share. You guys want to see how we actually tie these posts together so we can have that fun experience? Let me show you guys how we do that. Great question. Share screen. Let's go to work mode. Bam. All right, so what we're going to do is go to my Facebook group. If you guys pinned my Facebook group the right way, you can even do folders like this, by the way, and like have Facebook groups. And I have all my groups here, so I can know what groups I want to go and ask questions in. Or you could just click here under your shortcuts, and we're in. So Shui wants to know, how do we tie these groups? How do we do these posts where you could go from, this link to this link to this link, right? And so on. And also, I'll show you guys how we do that right now. But also, I forgot to mention like guides. So the guides tabs are important. These are how I link everything. So you want to set these up in guides, and then announcements. I have 2 posts I even mentioned to you guys should do. Questions thread. Get people asking questions. Encourage people asking questions in your groups. Be the go-to group to ask their questions. Like, I'd be honored if you guys start coming to this Facebook group to ask me about ClickFunnels stuff instead of going to the big group of ClickFunnels and asking stuff, because sometimes your stuff gets lost. Sometimes there's mean people in those groups. I promise you, if someone's mean here, they got the boot. You guys got a safe environment here. Next is a feedback thread. Ask for feedback on the thing that you created. Ask for testimonials. Like, if you guys have gotten any value from me, go to my announcements tab and tell me what you love about this group. I'd love to hear from you. All right. So let's set this up. So when you create a post, let's just create a post right now. I'm just going to say this is a test post. And I'm going to put a little background on it. Like, let's try orange. Post. So now this post has a link here. So it says just now or the date. What you want to do is hover over that. Right-hand click, copy link address. See how that works? Just right-hand click, copy the link address. All I do is go to the post at the top of the group. So if you want that to be the next post you send people to, so you're going to go to your comment here, edit post, and you're just going to put that here. Hit that post link, and what I do is I delete all that jargon up into the question mark. You don't need any of that. Delete that, and now you want to delete that too. You don't want like any pictures here. I'm actually gonna have a video here. I'm filming my video today, my welcome video, which is just gonna recap the words in this for people that don't want to read. Right? So then you hit save, and this is gonna bring into that next post. So then you go to that next post in the sequence, and you ask yourself, what post do I want them to go to next? You go to that post in a different tab, right? You go and find that tab, and you grab that link. And then you go back to that post. Say if I want to edit this post and send them to my next post. I know this is kind of confusing, but hopefully this is making sense. One in the chat, this kind of makes sense. And then you put that link that you want to send them to next. So you're just tying your posts together in a format that can do this, right? You welcome people to the group. I'm just going to delete this one, by the way. Obviously, it's a test. So you tag people in this welcome post. They're intrigued. They want to know more. What's the path to freedom? They click here. They go and share where they're from. And then they finish that. And they go to the next step. And then they share their Facebook group. Then they share their YouTube. And they share their Instagram accounts. We help each other grow. And then from there, we start training them. We give them some free value. Here's how you make money with ClickFunnels.
Hey everybody, welcome to Unit 2.
Here's how you make more money with ClickFunnels. Here's how you make more money with ClickFunnels.
Hey everybody.
Here's how you make more money with ClickFunnels. All right, and then here's my free training. Here's some amazing things I'm going to teach you in this workshop style free training every Thursday. And then here's a quick little offer I might make you if you're interested. No hard sell. Like if you're interested in buying the thing, you go and check it out. That's pretty much my process. So thanks for that question there. Cool. Justin, what pushed you over the edge and encouraged you to start your group? Great question, man. Woo. Yeah, starting a Facebook group is not easy. It's not easy out there these days to start a group. So we have to ask ourselves, how can we do things differently? When I first started my group, I was not an expert. This is 2 years ago, guys. I was literally negative in the bank. I had no money. I wanted, where is it? This thing right here, this dream car award. And I said, guys, I'm negative in the bank. I'm not an expert. In fact, I might have to go back to my restaurant job and start serving tables again. But I want to win the dream car award. So what did I do? I made my shot. I called my shot. And I went after it. Every day I worked towards it. And I said, how can I be different than all these other Facebook group owners? What are the people that are doing to win the dream car? What are people doing to win the 2 Comma Club? Well, they're doing this thing. What do I like about it? What don't I like about it? How can I do it differently? And that's what I do. It's what I still do to this day. Like, how can I be different than other people out there? And for me, I realized and I guess I made you guys an offer today, and I hope it didn't feel like I was putting it in your face and slam it down your throat and trying to rip you off and overcharge you, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to find what I can help you with. And if you just need the beginning steps to get started and you start earning some money, I'm sure you'll come back and thank me by buying ClickFunnels and sign up to the One Funnel Away Challenge, or buying my $97 offers every month. Every month there's a new one, and it's very valuable. That could really help you, right? That's really all I'm doing here. So what put me over the edge? I had to ask myself, like, what works and what doesn't work. And what didn't work for me at the time was waiting tables at a restaurant. I was just done with it. I wanted out. And I said, I need to do something different. What was more uncomfortable for me? Starting a Facebook group, which is really uncomfortable. My first time going live, I broke out in hives. I did not want to go live, but I asked myself, what are people not doing that I should be doing? Because a lot of the groups when we first started groups weren't going live. And I'm like, if I could be on live video, I could be different. And I could get more people to engage and like my stuff. So I said, what's more uncomfortable, doing that and getting used to it, or going back to the restaurant and working week to week, paycheck to paycheck for the rest of, who knows how long it's going to take me. So I got uncomfortable. I launched my group. I didn't know what to teach. So what I did is I bought these books right here, and I just started to summarize what's in them and just teach a chapter at a time. And people found value in it. So you don't have to be the expert. Go and read these books and start teaching things in them and give value to people. Show them action steps they could take to go and change the way they do and operate and help other people, right? So that's pretty much what put me over the edge. And every day I think about the progress I'm making, even at days where it's hard and I'm not being as productive and I'm overwhelmed. I just remind myself of what I've done, what I've accomplished. And even if you're only making baby steps, just remind yourself of those baby steps and know that there's no going backwards. There's no going back to working at a restaurant, right? And just let that remind yourself every day. Maybe you have to print it out and put it on your wall and write down what your goals are. I have my goals up and I look at them and I'm like, okay, cool. This is what I want to do in a year from now. Am I on pace to do that thing? Am I on pace to go out there and move to San Diego, which I did and I wanted to do, right? So make a list of goals and check in every quarter, every month if you can, and reflect back on the things you're doing, because it makes you feel good. Even if you feel like you're not getting progress, you'll realize you are making progress. All right, so hope that answered your question. It's kind of I went a little bit different route, but hopefully you got your answer. Justin, thanks for asking, man. Steven, only just got the notification for this, so I will have to jump on the replay. Yeah, please do. I think it's who's been watching my free trainings every week? One in the comments real quick if you've been watching my free trainings every week. And 2 if not. It's okay if this is your first time. If you have watched my free trainings in the past, do you think this was the best one? I've done 5 of them so far this year. I just started this last month. Let me know, say yes or something in the comments if you think this was my best one. I'm trying to get them better every week. I've watched your journey and absolutely love it. What software are you using to live stream? Thank you, Chantel. I use StreamYard. This is StreamYard, which I love. It's free. I think I pay a few bucks now to remove the logo. I didn't like their logo all over my stuff, so I paid whatever it is, like $7 a month to have the paid version. And this will also let you stream in multiple groups and pages and stuff like that if you wanted to. I only have one group that I focus on here. Besides my paid group gets all my content and fun stuff there, but I only stream in one place at a time usually. Shui asked, do you recommend the story posts other than free trainings in your group? So do you mean stories, like Facebook stories, where you have like these fun things where you like post a story? Or do you mean like a story post, which is like a post about your life and like relating to people? Let me know in the comments what you think. But either way, I would say do both. Yeah, I haven't started doing group stories yet, but I have been doing personal page stories. And I'm going to start doing Instagram stories too soon. But remember, one offer, one platform, one message. If you are new and you're not making six figures yet, don't even bother with Instagram or anything else. Or I should say, if Instagrams are focused, don't bother with Facebook. Just be on one platform. Don't try to do Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, blogging. No, don't do it. You'll drive yourself mad. All right. So just focus on one platform, one message, and one offer, and just do that until you're at six figures. Well, Russell says, 7 figures. So you see people that will do something for a few months and they change their direction, which is fine. You could pivot. But once you start doing that over and over, not only are you losing credibility in the marketplace, but you're losing credibility to yourself and you're breaking your own trust, which is going to really affect your mindset and your mental. So stay focused, stay on one path. All right. And I promise you, if you guys are just consistent at your efforts of growing your group and showing up for your people and giving value and doing things differently, you're going to be really successful at this. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Chris, what link do you use to send people to the free weekly Facebook training? Do they join the Sales Funnel Mastery group? So when people join this group, you could click on the link in my welcome post or on these weekly trainings or the cover photo. I have it everywhere because I want you guys to add these to your calendar. So this is how you guys will do this. Share screen. Let me just dive in. Warp zone. Who likes my sound effects? I get a good crack out of it. All right. So here we go. We're in the group, right? We're in this Facebook group. Let me just get out of the guides. Hit home. All right. So let me zoom in here so you guys can see my thing a little better. All right. So here you guys go. If you guys click up here, boom, calendar link, add my free trainings to your group or to your calendar. Up here in my welcome post, add these to your calendar. On this live right here. Oh, I don't have it on the live. I should have it on the live. So next week I'll make sure I have the thing here. But I can click this. Watch this. Watch edit video. I think I could do this while it's in motion. Add this to your calendar, or add my free trainings. Is that what you mean, by the way? Am I getting this right? To the calendar. Here's how you do that. Go to your Google Calendar. Google Calendar. Oh, that's not Google Calendar. I keep doing that. Google Calendar. Oh my goodness. Moving too fast. Breathe. Google Calendar, right? Log into the Google account that you want to use. Obviously, I've got all these checked off right now, just to be clear. Create a new calendar. Go to that calendar. Hit setting and sharing, and make sure it's public, right? Public. Copy shareable link. Copy that link. Come back to this post and just drop that link here, right? If you love me, get this offer here. So if you love me, go and support me by getting this offer that I promise you I'll over deliver on. All right, so there you go. Now you could add these to your calendar. Hopefully that was your question, my friend. Let me know if it wasn't. I'll get more clear for you. I think we're coming up on an hour, guys. I want to keep these at an hour. So yeah, I'm going to end this here. So last questions. Who got the last questions for me? Simon, the stories which appear at the top of your newsfeed. Yeah, so those. I know people on Instagram and Facebook that only sell with the story feature on Facebook, meaning the stories at the top of your phone or your computer. People literally don't even have anything else. They just speak to people on stories. My stories get like 500 people watching them. It's definitely like the best marketing thing I think you can do because it's behind the scenes. Like I'll just like post things of what I'm cooking or if I'm out walking and just want to share a thought. It's like what's Doug doing behind the scenes? And people really love that stuff. Like I love watching Russell Brunson behind the scenes and what he's doing and where he's at and where he's traveling to. And, so I think stories really do sell when you get to know, like, and trust people. So I highly recommend those. Start doing them. They're the easiest thing to do. Like right now, all of you guys could pull out your phones and say, hey, come learn from Doug Boughton. He's got this awesome Facebook group, right? If you guys are in my coaching program, you guys could promote these free trainings every week. And when people buy this $97 offer, and if they eventually buy my coaching program, you guys make 40% commissions. I pay my people $800 every time they refer someone to my coaching program. So yeah, come and hang out. I'm not asking you to buy anything. Just if you're ready for it and you want to take it to the next level, want to be an action taker, go and do the thing. I'll hook you up. So Chris, I just sent him a link to your Google Calendar. Oh, so you're asking how you promote my stuff. If you're in my coaching program, go to the link at the top of my pin post in my paid group, and it'll say partner with me here. Go to that link and create your affiliate links. Then you could share my free training funnel. When they go to that funnel, they opt in, you'll get the credit for that lead. And then on the thank you page, it says add these calls to your calendar and join this Facebook group. And then when they show up to these lives every week and they eventually buy my masterclass or join the coaching program, you make 40% commissions. But I only offer that to people that I work with because let's face it, like I don't want you guys promoting my stuff if you don't even know what it is. Like come know, like, and trust the stuff that I teach. And then you could go and recommend it to people and they'll buy it from you because they like you and they'll trust your word. So I can't just let anyone promote my stuff, unfortunately. Chris, I'm pretty sure you're in there. So yeah, go to pin post in the paid group, grab your affiliate link, and go spread the word. I love you, man. Appreciate that. Lisa, like my website is Lisa Maria Academy, and my Facebook group is Raining Revenue. I will eventually have more than one niche that I'll coach, so that's why the website name is so broad. Perfect. Yeah, and here's the thing. Website can be broad, Lisa. I would focus on your Facebook group name a little better. I think you have access to my trainings. By the way, I think if you're in my coaching program, don't buy this masterclass. You guys get all this free. It's in my coaching program. So go and watch that training on naming your Facebook group. I think Raining Revenue is great, but think about what are people searching for on Facebook that your name will kind of, your name should identify who you are, what you teach, who you help. If you could nail all of that in one name, and use the space. You have all these keywords. It could be, Raining Revenue, and then talk about all the things you do, who you help and what you solve for them. That's like keyword rich tails on your group names. It will really help you get more people joining your Facebook group. All right, guys, I got to jump off here. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Another Thursday. Hope you guys liked the content. If you're watching the replay or if you're watching live right now and you missed the beginning, I'm going to end this right now. Go to Guides tab, Guide 3, Important Tutorials. In about 2 minutes, you'll see it there. You can watch the replay from the beginning. All right, and if you love it, show up next week. Next week, we're going over content creation for your Facebook group and how to create engaging content moving forward. Today, we talked about how to set your indoctrination sequence when people join your group, and that will nurture them for you and sell them for you automated, right, without being a cold prospect that no one wants to talk to. And then next week, we'll talk about how to create ongoing content without being a slave to content, right? How do we create all of our content in like a weekend for an entire month and then schedule it and let it do its thing? It's really helpful. I hope that helps you guys next week. All right, take care, everybody. Appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend, everybody. I know that's not till tomorrow, but you know what I mean. Take care.